What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. I am your host. We are here. I had took a much needed break. Um, had some stuff going on, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna take a much needed break." But it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on in this situation. I want to give a special shout out to the producers. Thank you all for the love. Thank you for the support. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video when y'all come up in the room. Make sure y'all thumbs up. I see you, Natasha, Simmer, Sanisha, Lana. I think Harris in here. All right. I see Lisa. All right. Shout out to y'all that's coming up in here in this video. Thank y'all so very much for your love. All right. And if I mess up your name, my apologies. I'm trying to do something new. What's up, Mrs. Shaw? Thank you. And I see Queen B. All right. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Now, my first topic is Jussie Smollett. This case is getting on my last nerves because I'm like, why are we still talking about Jussie Smollett? But anyway, he's on trial right now because he lied to the Chicago Police Department. If you do not know a little backstory, he took a video, said he was attacked and they threw bleach on him and said he got beat up by some MAGA supporters, which will return it to Trump supporters. So the police investigate. He said he was on his way to go get a sandwich from Subway. He was hungry and he was attacked by two people. Now, the two people that allegedly attacked him is from Africa, two African brothers. They're not mega supporters, and they said they were paid about $3,500 to beat him up to stage this fight. And of course, I guess Jussie Smollett wasn't really banking on the security of the Chicago Police Department, their reach of investigating. So and I heard the reason he did it because he wanted to trump up some more media attention and he wanted to get more money from Empire, meaning he was getting a lot of money per episode. I believe he was getting about $80,000 to $90,000 per episode on the Empire. That's a lot of money, and he wanted some to renegotiate. Now, because of what he did and what he said on his platform, is the reason why Empire was canceled and also Star was canceled. Both shows were canceled. It was so toxic of this whole Jussie Smollett lying and beating up himself. They canceled a lot of Lee Daniels shows. Star and Empire was all canceled from Fox. Do I believe he got attacked by some MAGA supporters? No. I believe those African brothers, one of them in particular was training him and probably was trying to give him some of that African mandingo up his rectum. I heard allegedly one of them was that type of guy. And I'm like, why in the world? And this is the thing. This is where greed plays in place because number one, you have all the money out this world. Okay. You come from a prestige family in Hollywood. And your career in Hollywood will continue to do better films and better projects. But you took this offense allegedly to have these people to say they whooped your tail, and that did not happen. All right. And he had a little mark. It was like so staged, and you all got to forget that Jussie is an actor. And then he did an interview. Who did he do an interview with? It was on ABC. Can't think of that lady name. It'll come to me. But he was doing an interview, and was getting pissed. It was like, who don't go out for no Subway to eat a sandwich? I'm like, the problem wasn't Subway you going to eat no sandwich. The problem is that you lied. And then he said he did not lie. He told the truth. He was attacked. So now he's on trial. And those men that allegedly, I'm not going to say, according to the news reports, they're out that, just they were paid money and not even a lot of money they were paid. All right. Yeah, Robin. Yes. Robin did the interview, and he got real angry and he was crying. I'm like, dude, you lied. Just admit that you got up there and you lied to your audience and all this good stuff. Let me see if I can. But a good friend, just what says the Empire recruited him to stage a hate crime. They said The self professed good friend of Justice Smollett testified Wednesday that the former Empire actor had recruited him and his brother to stage a hate crime in the winter of 2019. Bola, 28, told juries in Chicago courtroom that the openly gay actor paid him to stage the January 29th, 2019 Streetville assault in which he and his brother attacked Smollett. The testimony came on the third day of the trial, which the 39-year-old faced charges of telling police that two men attacked him and flung homophobic and racial slurs at him, draped a noose around his neck, and told him this is the MAGA country. The 28-year-old bodybuilder met Smollett in 2019 while on the set of extra of the show Empire. He said him and Smollett became good friends. He would procure the actor drugs. Smollett would help him with his own TED Spin career. The Lakeview, I would call him my brother, he said. The Lakeview man told the jury that he was confessed and puzzled by Smollett's request, but agreed to do it out of feeling a sense of indebtedness to Smollett. I also believe he could help further my acting career, he said. Continued to testify days before he planned the assault. Justice Smollett texted him to arrange a meeting and gave him $100 to purchase supplies, telling him his brother to attack him. Went over details of which he wanted us to say and do. He said, adding, he wanted me to pull the punch so I don't hurt him, give him a bruise. He continued to testify, said he didn't expect to get paid, but the actor gave him $3,500 check, which the bodybuilder believed was for attack, as well as for nutrition and exercise plans he prepared for the actor. Following the attack, the two brothers flew to Nigeria to visit family, but were arrested on their return to Chicago. They later was released. All right, and his brother is expected to testify in the trial. I'm laughing because you only paid them $3,500 knowing that they're going to sing to the world. And see, people forget the police have the surveillance video of one of the brothers purchasing the bleach and the rope and purchasing the items at the store. People forget that. They literally have evidence of one of the brothers going there, paying cash for the supplies of the attack. This is no conspiracy. This is literally he did something wrong. Now, me personally, I don't think this should end up in a trial. I think he should pay for all the overtime of the police have to pay to cover this, and I think he should actually have to pay for other stuff. I personally don't believe he should serve time in prison because nobody was hurt. The only thing was the city had to pay resources to find these alleged attackers because he is a celebrity and he is, as a celebrity and he's gay. So you want to protect that and make sure that you're doing stuff to come after the people that attacked him. But to find out he wasn't attacked. So he should pay for the police overtime and pay for the city resources and repay that back and maybe some probation. I don't necessarily believe he should be, because they charge with misdemeanors. I don't believe he should end up in prison. I don't. And you know me, I'll be saying, throw away the key. I'm the first one to come out here and say all that. But in this particular case, I don't believe that Justice Smollett should have any charges brought against him. I mean, he should get some charges, but not jail or prison. Because in my humble opinion, it wasn't that serious. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, press 1 in the chat box. Do y'all think Justice Smollett should go to jail? Press 1 in the chat box if y'all believe that Justice Smollett should go to jail. Press 2, no. For all these updated information we got, press 1 if Justice should go to jail. Press 2, he should not. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat box. Come on out of the bushes and do a vote. Okay, we got 1 said he should not. Okay, we got okay. All right. Okay. Well, we thank y'all. Oh, here we go. Y'all out of the bushes. Okay. I was just making sure. He's going to pay a lot of money for that stupid stunt. It was stupid. It was really, really stupid. All right. Okay. I know we are live. Make sure y'all share this live and send it to your people. Okay, man. I'm just gonna just keep it real with you. Now, Trey Songz is in the news because he have an assault case. And Kiki Palmer tried to warn us years ago about his hands, about how he loved to use his celebrity status, him looking good and trying to take the poom poom. Now, he is too attractive to try to take some poom poom or try to attack somebody. He's a very attractive man. So I don't know if there's any details with this case. I know he's under investigation for an assault case. Okay. Uh, and people kept posting in the shade room that, Kiki Palmer tried to warn us, and I don't want to believe it. But it's just like it's always something with him of this woman, and it was another case. And I'm like, he's just real, real creepy. I'm like, do you like to just, try to take advantage of people? Like, you don't need to, because women will be at your service just one phone call away. You don't have to take it. And then I'm just doing some investigation on this. While a lot of people assault women, they do it because of power. They do it because they want to dominate. They have this whole freakiness of taking it, and rather them just working for it and actually getting it naturally, they want to take it. So I don't understand. Do y'all believe it? I'm just gonna continue to do my research on it, because he don't look like a guy that assault women. He just don't give me that vibe, and I hope he not doing it. And my thing is this: if you are doing it, you're going to risk yourself going to prison. I think every man in the industry should stop doing it, because if you look at what happened with R. Kelly, that should teach you something right then and there to stop. You see what's going on with Mr. R. Kelly. He's in jail right now. All right. So I'm gonna just tell you that right now. When it comes to that, just look at it. All right. So I put his picture up here because he was just in the news. Y'all believe that he did it. Give me a second. All right. So we're gonna take a poll with the people. All right. Let me do a poll real quick. Let me do a poll. Let me do a poll on the community wall. All right. Now I'm gonna do it right here, and I'm also doing it in the rumors about Trey Songz. Give me a second. Yes or no? I'm gonna put a poll on the community wall. Now, the people that's here, make sure y'all go vote on the community wall. But I'm gonna ask y'all in the chat box. Press one if y'all believe it. Press one if y'all believe the rumors about Trey Songz. Press two, you don't believe it. I mean, because and I'm like, he get all these type of women, but Kiki Palmer, which I think is very credible, she came out and she said that he did some very disrespectful things, and she don't want to see a man go down for it. But she was at one of his events, and I guess he was trying to try with Kiki, and Kiki was like, "No, you ain't about to try with me. I'm not interested." I'm just saying, I don't think it's cool. All right, we got one. Oh, y'all believe it? I don't even. I forgot what I did the poll. I forgot how I do the poll. I forgot how I do the poll. I forgot how to do the poll. I guess the was is what? What did I say again? I forgot. I forgot how to do the poll. Oh man. Okay, what y'all posted was, but what did I say? Yes, we believe it. Oh, okay. Okay, the was. Okay, if he did. Okay. Okay, we believe what. Oh yeah, so the was is definitely here. Okay, yes, was if we believe it. Okay. Oh man, what he's guilty. Oh man, y'all think the man is guilty? Well, the name was know your name. Okay, man, he tried to take it from the neighbors. Oh no, 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 no. Y'all said that the man is guilty. He just so adorable to me. I don't think he would do something like that. Okay. I could be wrong. See y'all. Okay. Well, Trey, get it together. All my audience is saying he did it. They're saying that he's guilty. Y'all posted it in the chat, and y'all saying that he's guilty. Oh man, let me type his name in because I forgot what it said. I'm gonna read it to y'all. So give me a second while I bring it up. Uh, I saw it on the thing. So let me see. Okay, this is what the U.S. Today say. Police are investigating Trey Songz after receiving a SA complaint. Y'all already know what that is. I'm not gonna say the word. But police said Tuesday are investigating a SA allegations involving R&B artist Trey Songz at the Las Vegas Strip Hotel. What? In a statement, the Las Vegas police said S Crimes detectives received a complaint about Sunday incident involving the singer and actor whose name is Tremaine. Okay, never son. Sunday was his 37th birthday. Neverson, Trey Songz is cooperating with the investigation when no arrest has been made. And said officer of the Las Vegas police spokesman declined to name the hotel. A representative for Songz didn't immediately respond to messaging. They said Songz has had several legal issues in the past. He was arrested in January at a stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, but criminal charges were not filed, and he was accused of scuffling with police over complaints that he wasn't following Corona protocols and other rules at the AFC Championship games. Following the release, the singer took to Instagram to share a post, Free World. He didn't address this arrest, but captured a slideshow of pictures that the Chiefs game was lit right. In 2017, Songz was charged with felony assault, assaulting a police officer after he became upset. He was told to end a performance in Detroit. Authorities said microphones and speakers were thrown from the stage during the concert. Songz pleaded guilty in August 2017 to 2 counts disturbing the peace and was sentenced to 18 months probation. Songz is a three-time Grammy-nominated singer. He debuted in 2005 with the album "I Gotta Make It" and earned his third number one last show on Billboard Top R&B charts with "Back Home." His other two charting albums are "Trigger," Tremaine the album. He also appeared in films including Texas Chainsaw 3D, Baggage Claim, and he was starred in Blood Brother 2018. Wow, US Today just got his whole record. That's what they're gonna do. All right. Okay, that's what. But he don't give me guilty vibes. He's not a unattractive guy. And maybe he's unattractive, then I would kind of believe it. But he's too attractive for him to do it. Why do he have to take it? Why do he have to assault? He's just too attractive. Women would be throwing the yoni at him. So I don't necessarily believe the allegations. I don't necessarily believe it. I believe the man is innocent. I believe the woman that probably did it probably wants some money from him, and he probably turned it down. Now she want to throw an assault charge on him. He probably was, she probably wanted to get some of the peen, and he told her no, and now she want to run to the cops and somebody he did something and violated her. I don't necessarily believe it. I don't. I'm gonna give Trey Songz a pass, and you know me, I love locking him up and throwing away the key. But in this particular instance, I'm just gonna keep it real that I'm not about it. He's just too attractive for me. Let me check what y'all saying on the community wall. Give me a second. All right. Right now, 5 votes. 80% said yes. 20% said no. All right. Make sure y'all go vote on the community wall. Man. They said nobody has to take it. Maybe he's just freaky. I I don't think he have to take it. I'm just saying. I'm through up taking it. He probably like he's just too attractive. I don't know. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Now, if he looked like Flavor Flav, then maybe I would believe it. But I just don't want to believe it at all. He's just a too attractive guy to be doing this at all. And I would love to bring him on my show. Should I leave him a voice note? Let me see if I can leave him a voice note. Is he in here? Let me see if I can leave him a voice note. Let me see if I can leave him a voice note. Okay, let me see. Is he in my Trey Songz? Let me see if I can leave him a voice note. Let me see. What's up, Trey Songz? This is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I don't believe any of the allegations towards you. I would love for you to come on my show and to just talk about these allegations or whatever else you want to talk about. I think you're an amazing singer, and I don't believe you did it because, like I said, you're a very attractive guy. So I just don't believe it. But if you're free and available, I would love to interview you on my show. Hit me up. Peace. I don't. They said multiple of you have said similar things, but it gets swept under the rug. People like you because you think he's cute. He's an attractive guy. See, I this is what I want to believe. And of course, I open up the phone lines and I allow you all to call in. All right. Okay. I will allow you all to call in to give your opinions about Trey Songz. But me personally, I don't believe that he's doing these things he's been accused of doing. I don't, okay? They said assault have nothing to do with attraction or it's listen, I'm just giving my opinion. All right. I'm just giving my opinion on how I feel about the situation. This is how I feel. I don't believe he did it. He's just too attractive to do that. And I'm going to say he's innocent until I see some other credible evidence and not just a report of some things. Because if you go back to T.I. and Tiny, they had reports and to find out they have been found doing no wrongdoing. And none of that. And they still don't get back their support at all. All right. They still don't get back their support. Okay. So we definitely have to have y'all to call in and stuff like that. All right, let's move on. All right, make sure y'all thumbs up the video when y'all come up in the room. When y'all come up in the room, thumbs up the video. Wendy Williams. Child. Okay. I'm sitting at home minding my business. I was at work, right? And the reason why I'm going live late is because I work during the day. So I was getting these updates about Wendy. Hey, wow, did you see Wendy Williams walking and Wendy Williams doing this? I guess Wendy Williams got tired of TashaK dragging her, talking about she can't walk and that she got dementia. That woman came out there in her red Versace robe. I need to give you a robe. How much some Versace robes cost? She came out in her red Versace robe and said that I am fine. I can't wait. Wendy is going to be doing all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa. Because at one point, they said she was confined to a wheelchair. She can't move around and that she got early signs of dementia. So now, a couple of days later, Wendy came out in her Versace robe and was talking and doing all that type of stuff. Okay. All right. So I guess she said, let me respond to this TashaK because TashaK, talks to the brother. TashaK also talks to the what's name. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you how much the Versace $700 for a Versace robe. That's how much a Versace robe costs. So she says she's back, and I'm here for it. Of course, it looked very staged because she's trying to prove to the people that she is a powerful person. That's what she's trying to prove, that she's a powerful person. She's trying. That's what she's trying to prove, that she do not have dementia, that she's good, and her show is allegedly going to be replaced by none other than Sherry Shepherd. Allegedly. That's not in the hand of that. So she came on out. TashaK said she got early signs of dementia and she's bound to a wheelchair. Then a couple of days after that, Wendy will out in a red Versace robe, walking in her red Versace robe. She wasn't stumbling over her words or nothing. Okay, she's just proving to us that she still is Wendy Williams. Now, if she's well enough to come back, I don't know. And of course, we love her. We hope that she's be well, that she comes back. But Kaya, I already know who Kaya is. Thug Mrs. She went live and she dragged Wendy Williams for filth. She said that Wendy Williams was on drugs. She said that the drugs have taken her out. She dragged Wendy Williams, and that was Kaya. Many people love Kaya, and Kaya dragged Wendy Williams for filth. Okay. Now, I don't know if she got early signs of dementia. That's up to her doctors, and we need to see the medical records. But she definitely came out and she was walking and she had Of course, it was staged because the paparazzi was out and they're tracking her down. Of course, you call it, hey, okay, if you want this exclusive, when you're going to be outside of this therapy place, just come out there and bring your camera. So clearly, it was staged. You can look at it staged. And she was in her red Versace case, red Versace. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. How much? How much is these red Versace jackets? Hold on, let me see. Okay, dang, 595. Must be crazy. You think I'm gonna wear some $595? Stop. Well, I just paid for a PlayStation 4. I know. Was it a 4? And I paid 400 some odd dollars. But that's a game system. I don't think I'm gonna pay no $494 in no Versace robe. That's just not me. That ain't my style. That ain't my style at all. Okay. Um, okay. So we're gonna keep y'all updated on that. I'm gonna go to the next topic. Um, yes, 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 yes. Hold on. I'm seeing it. The PS5 was while you missed out. Yeah, I did miss out on the PS5, so I got the PS4, and of course I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm definitely gonna do that. Just be on the lookout. I'm gonna give me a PS5, but I'm with the PS4 and I'm playing the games right now because a lot of games not on PS5 yet. So eventually I'm gonna get me one. All right. Thank y'all so very much for that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next topic. All right, that was Wendy Williams. Y'all think she's coming back? Make sure y'all comment below in the chat if y'all think she's coming back. Okay. All right. Now this. Oh, okay, I'm done with all the subject. Gosh, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. All right. Okay. We're going to be talking about TashaK and Bobby Lytes. Okay. You already know that the Neighborhood Talk is a platform that covered the lawsuit. And they posted the lawsuit information up. And so Bobby Lytes posted, but look how this looks. Why is she even so invested in knowing anyone's health records? Why is she concerned with who has herpes? I hope Cardi wins this lawsuit. TashaK responded with this. The wine is, I heard your blood is not clean either. That's the word on the curve on why you're single, sir. Slash ma'am. Hope yourself I'm good here. So of course I get bombarded of stuff in my DMs. And Tasha K posted this in her story. She said this quote: "We are calling Bobby Light's dirty blood. I hope you find a cure on your path to awareness, happiness, and impurity." It's what? Why is we calling somebody blood dirty? You know what I'm saying? Um, I knew what she's alluding to, that he got the package. That's what she's alluding to. I don't know if his blood is clean or dirty. I know he wears a lot of good makeup. Um, so I don't know about his blood. Only blood I do know about is my blood, and my blood is clean. But Tasha got to be cautious calling people blood dirty because putting that energy out there, you don't never know what might happen to you or with one of your loved ones or whatever. You just don't necessarily don't know. And if you could be angry at Bobby Lights, you could talk about his hair, you could talk about his face, you could talk about whatever. But saying that his blood is dirty, I think that's not good at all. But maybe she has some information about Bobby Light's blood that we don't know. But even if she did knew about his blood, I don't think that's her position to say anything about somebody's blood. That's up to them to come out and talk about their blood. Right? I remember I met somebody in DC and they were positive. Um, and I didn't question about it because I knew I was negative. So I didn't care about them being positive. But if somebody else was going to leak their information to the public, and so he was kind of forced to come out and say that he was positive. I don't think that's nobody's responsibility to call somebody else out health wise, unless they're doing some very dangerous things, getting people's things, and not. And then if you want to warn them, I think that in that particular case, you need to warn that person about that person spreading it, right? But when it comes to this particular case, the only thing that Bobby Light said, he was taking up for Cardi, that should be sued. Now, Bobby Lights does a lot of OnlyFans material, but that does not mean that his blood is dirty. It's plenty people with clean blood that does OnlyFans. All right. We don't necessarily know. That's up to Bobby Lights to come out with and to do a test and to come out. I don't think he should even do it. I think he should ignore this because the more you pay attention to this, the more legs that it grows and the more legs that it grows, the more people talk about it in that situation. So you got to be, very, very careful with that. So I don't think he should respond to it because it only makes what she's saying given more of a spotlight. And another thing too, Bobby Lights have to be careful because number one, this is a black woman. And typically black women are not going to call out another black woman because of whether they right or wrong. They're not going to say, well, did you hear when that black woman called that man dirty blood and then him being gay? Automatically, the public support is going to be on Tasha because Bobby's at a disadvantage. He's a openly gay black man that sometimes wear wigs and makeup, and some women that are threatened by gay black men wearing makeup and heels and nails, and they looking more flawless than a traditional black woman or cisgender woman. So the women are already upset and angry at that. So for her calling him dirty blood, someone will be like, yeah, 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 yeah. But if he in return call her something out of her name, call her B, call her H word, call her W word, it's a problem. Then they would say he need to be canceled. Then the black woman will be on this show. Oh, he need to respect black women. But when are we going to respect openly black gay man that is living in their truth? Should this be called out? Will some black women call into the show and call this behavior out? Because I personally think that it's wrong to call somebody dirty blood. Me personally, that's how I feel about it, especially if your blood is not dirty. You know what I'm saying? Historically, gay people have to deal with people talking about their dirty blood, talking about them being dirty or cooked or fried. You have to deal with that. And that's not good coming from another sister. That's not a good thing. I think that behavior needs to be called out. Just speaking of the historical facts here, historical facts, it should be called out. So when it got to my DMs, I took a day off. I did not talk about it right then and there because I was gathering my thoughts and I was trying to see what the public perception is. And I'm like, where's the black woman? Is they going to call this behavior out by TashaK? I don't know. But I don't know Bobby Light's kid, because I remember when him and Kai was going at it, and Kaya called him everything out of the book. Called him loose booty, called him all type of terms. And when he clapped back at Kaya, many of the black women said he went too far. But what about all the things that she said about Bobby Lights? It's like you can't say, well, he went too far and ignore what she said about him. Y'all remember that? When the Bobby Lights and Kaya was going back at each other. And when he came back and he responded the black women were coming to me in the street, in the store, saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have said that about Kaya. He went too far. Another man attacking a woman. Is he gonna attack a man like that?" Okay. Yeah, she called him cow, all type of stuff. Call him all type of derogatory terms. So I do believe I didn't talk to Kaya. I didn't talk to Kaya. All right, and I didn't talk to Tasha about this. Jen call her because I don't think it's my place to call her. I think it's my place to sit here in my show, and if it's something I disagree with, I come out with it. Just like people were saying, Wiley never disagreed with Tasha. I do disagree with her. You just not in those particular shows that I disagree. Are you here today? Because I disagree with Sus. I do believe she needs to apologize to Bobby because I'm going to read what Bobby wrote to her. Well, actually, he wrote it towards an April talk because he commented on the post. And I'm gonna read something here. And he said, but look how this looks. Why is she even so invested in knowing anyone's health records? Why is she concerned with who has herpes? I hope Cardi wins this lawsuit. And Tasha responded and said, the wine is, I heard your blood is not clean either. The word on the curve on why you're single, sir / ma'am. I hope for yourself. I'm good here. But Natalie Nunn, a woman, said this. Sis, she's a joke. This girl is crazy as hell. Reports fake stories all day, love. She didn't get no, she didn't respond. Look what Natalie Nunn said. Natalie Nunn said, the real Natalie Nunn said, sis, she's a joke. This girl is crazy as hell. Reports fake stories all day long. No, she didn't say all day long. She said all day love at Cardi B. So why you didn't call out 99, Tasha? If we was in the spirit of calling out people, why didn't Natalie Love get something? Well, sis, I heard that your booty is dirty or something like that. She didn't get that clap back. But Bobby Lytes got the sir / ma'am clap back and got the clap back of talking about his blood is dirty. Knowing that TashaK got power in her words, but I'm bringing this out here because Natalie said something under the post of what Bobby Light said. Right under there, her comment was right under that. And Natalie Nunn didn't get a response. TashaK responded to Bobby Lights. All right. So I personally believe that Tasha should meditate, pray, and apologize. Even though I'm not friends with Bobby Lights. Even though Bobby Lights have me blocked. But I'm still not going to join into this attack on this beautiful black brother. And I believe that we should call this behavior out. So I don't understand. So we can open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in and stuff like that, no profanity, people. Okay. Right now, if you're gonna call in, if we have any callers tonight, please do not use profanity. If you use profanity by accident, I gotta hang up on you. Okay. So give me a sec. We're gonna open up the phone lines and allow you all to call in. It's about 200 people up in the building. Speaking on this, I just had to talk about it. Oh, whose side you on? Now, if I'm wrong, you can say I'm wrong, but I do believe in my heart that I'm telling the truth, right? You know, I'm telling the truth, and we don't want to see TashaK go into another lawsuit with Bobby Lights, even though I don't think it will go into a lawsuit because he ain't losing no deals. That's like a whole lengthy, expensive process. I don't think he would absolutely go through something like that. Give me a second. Mobile up the phone lines. I think I covered everything that I want to do in this show today. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to me this late at night, y'all. Y'all thumbs up the video. Give me a second to open up the phone lines. The voice of New York, the icon of New York, Sister Conservative. If y'all in the building, call in. All right. And that even runs LA now. While I'm in LA, we never see her. What? Oh man, why did she have to call Bobby Lytes that though? That is whoo, that is something. TashaK mouth is ruthless. It's ruthless.
Your show is scheduled to start in 33 seconds.
Yeah, TashaK mouth is very ruthless. I would tell you. Very, very ruthless. All right. So yeah, 646. Let me put the number if anybody want to call in. Yeah, let me just show. They said another one LA while I'm in LA. I've never seen her.
Your show will go
Never heard of
live in
her.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
They said
Blog
neither
Talk
side, just
Radio.
listening to the T. Okay, whose side are you on? Bobby Lytes or TashaK? Who was right in this instance? They said, what do y'all have to say about it? Someone said in the chat, TK is doing the most for clout. They said, LOL. I was just reading some of y'all comments in here. Okay, I was reading some of your comments. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And I think YouTube kind of changed it. They're not showing people the dislikes. So which I think is a good thing for some people. Didn't really mind it because I've had some videos with a lot of dislikes, so I didn't really have a problem. 4334, call you on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, yeah. I want to just go one by one on the topics that you were talking about.
Okay.
The first thing with Jussie Smollett, what Dave Chappelle called him? Juicy, what do he call him? Juicy Smollett or something. But, that was just dumb. I mean, he really tore that show down. He affected so many actors that they became unemployed after that. It's ridiculous. But I agree. He don't deserve to go to jail. He needs to pay restitution. And I think he messed up his career going forward. So he's paying for that. But going through a trial, putting him in jail, no. That doesn't need to happen. The next thing with Trey Songz. Now, Wiley, I'm gonna have to read you a little bit.
Okay.
What you need to know is that attractive men commit SA.
Okay.
They do. So-called high-value men commit SA. Now, Trey Songz, he's very attractive. Yes, he is. And he gets it thrown at him all the time. That probably don't get him off anymore.
Oh,
So
that's a good point.
I believe. Yeah, that don't get him off anymore. I mean, if he can walk down the street and thousands of women gonna throw it at him. He used to that. So he gets out in other ways, and maybe that's what it is. That's taking it.
Mhm.
So, but don't ever believe that because a man is attractive or got money that they can't commit SA.
Yeah, and I think, and if that's
But
the
I would think
case,
for
that
that.
means that's probably he's attracted to that thrill of them crying or from taking it. Wow, that's sick. That is sick if he is doing that. And he should get the R. Kelly
I mean,
treatment. I believe he should be canceled like R. Kelly if he's doing this.
it's very possible. I don't know. So I'm want to be quick to cancel him because we also gotta understand too that people out here to get money
Facts.
and they can that's the easiest way. So, but I just want you to know just because somebody attractive and got money don't mean they won't commit SA. The next thing, Tasha, she didn't what they say frying pan into the fire. It's like girl, stop it with these people and they STIs or whatever. With this lawsuit, and so Cardi B gonna have to show her medical records or whatever. And if it comes out that this girl did not got herpes,
Mm-hmm.
she gonna be the laughing stock. But you know what? TashaK got so much pride. I don't think she gonna care. She gonna pay that money and keep it
And
going.
keep it going.
But the thing about it is, I think she'll think twice because I mean that's the best way to hurt somebody is in their pocket.
That's true.
So she may be wildly successful and making a lot of money, but look, all the money that she's spending on these lawyers because Cardi B been constantly continuing. And you know when you do that, you still got to pay your lawyer.
You still got to pay your lawyer.
So it don't stop. And so I don't care how much money you making. That is hurting your pockets, ma'am. And then if you had to pay this lady too, so you know, she got to learn things the hard way. Now she should have egg on her face now, talking about Wendy Williams. That woman stood up there and said that Wendy Williams was confined to a wheelchair, that she got dementia. And what we see, Wendy walking.
We saw her walking.
I'm saying she put so much stake on that story. Like, oh my God, her legs is I can't remember what she said about her legs. Like, you know, they were swollen and she lost feeling in her legs, and you know, she just really did too much with that story. And so yeah, if I was Wendy, I would have called the paparazzi and I would have came out there in my red Versace.
Yeah, she was all red. She was all red Versace robe.
Oh, I can't walk. So, you know, but TashaK, and I love TashaK, but girl, you're going to have to watch it. And then my last point, I know I've talking for a long time. This whole thing about with Bobby Lytes or whatever, you know what I hate when people try to read gay men? They always go to the loose booty or they got AIDS or some type of STI. It's like, that's not a read to me. That's taking the easy way out. If you want to read somebody, if you want to read Bobby Lytes, like you said, you can say a lot of things about him. You don't have to go to him being a gay man to read him. That's not a read to me. That's not funny. Saying, oh, he got a loose booty. Oh, he might get that package. That's not funny to me. That's a lazy read, you know. But yeah, if I was him, I would sue her too. I sure will go down to that clinic, give me my results and post it, and I would sue her too. If I was him, that's what I do. I sure will. So that was our Wiley.
Thank you. No, thank you for giving us a full rundown on the topic. Thank you so very much, sis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good night, Wiley.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Messed up because she should have played Saucy Santana's song "Let Me See You Walk." She would have ate it if she had that music playing in the background and walked inside the car service.
Yes. Oh, that would have
been epic.
Oh, that would have been epic. Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't make a meme yet for her walking to the car. Let me see you walk. But I want to say this with the TashaK and the Bobby Lytes situation. I mean, I don't blame TashaK. I'm not mad at TashaK. But my whole thing is we have to look at that just as well. The gays read the gays. The gays talk about the gays. The gays read the gays to other people. You get what I'm saying? So how do we know that someone didn't tell TashaK his business?
That's true.
He has to prove it. If that's the case.
Oh Lord, another guy have to prove his blood.
Prove it. I mean, you not Cardi B money, but you got Trina with.
He said on the conversation that he's a millionaire.
That's absolutely false.
But that's what he said when he was going up with Roller Ray. He said he was a millionaire. That's what he told.
Yeah, I was able to, because I don't watch that network, but I was able to see it from you.
Yeah.
He was like he tries so hard to be the it factor. Bobby Lytes tries so hard, like he's an attention seeker, and I don't see it. I mean, I'm not going to read him down, but no, he just did this just for clout. You could tell that he's thirsty for clout. and he would do any and everything. And he thought the blogs would have picked it up. Did they pick it up?
I don't think so. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the blog.
he's
I think
begging.
a couple of them. Well, they were paid to pick it up anyway to promote that episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, not. I'm talking about the TashaK situation.
Oh no, the blogs
Did
didn't talk
they
about it.
post
No,
like?
I didn't see the blog talk about it at
Yeah,
all.
I personally think that he's trying any and everything to be in the blogs.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
because
his
my thing
comments
is,
got a
he's
lot
been
of likes on it, and then she responded to him as well. But he wasn't the only one. Natalie Nuns responded. Other people responded as well. But he was the one that she. I said, it got to be some more stuff to this Bobby Lytes and TashaK story. It got to be something else that are probably we all missing. But she said, I heard. So maybe she got some information on him. And who sent that
yeah,
information?
and we don't
How
know.
and how would they
But
know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
my thing is, Cardi B's spokesperson. Why you didn't come out and defend Cardi B before? Why now?
That's
Are
true.
you going to continue defending Cardi B?
Well, he was at the party. He was at Cardi B party, and according to him, he
the shit. So, but he's not a blogger, but he's a sharecropper friend.
he's a sharecropper friend. You know, come there and then defend it. He was there, and he said he the one that told her to let Roland Ray in the club in the party because I guess
Ray in the club.
he got turned away. He tried to come to the party. I'm like, whoa, that man get around. He rolled around more places than I do. And Bobby Light said she tried to get him on there and call him. She to talk to Cardi. So he must got some type of pull. But I don't think he's a millionaire though. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's no millionaire.
Absolutely.
No, I don't
Show
believe
us
that.
the bank statement.
Yeah, show us the bank
Unedit.
statement. Show us the bank statement because I don't necessarily believe that. Because he made it seem like when he was on the Zeus network that he didn't need to be on Zeus. Now, I don't believe nobody took about the man blood or something because I think that's a low blow. Who knows what he have? You know, we don't know. He never said anything about it.
But my thing is, if you're going to try to come at a blogger, trying to trying to be messy or whatever, TashaK is messy, so you have to expect anything.
Oh yeah,
especially
from Tasha. Absolutely.
Yeah, why would you open your mouth and try to
Facts.
come for Tasha?
You're right about that. You're exactly right. You're right. Why would you do that, knowing that you can't tell a person how to clap back? You know, they say
she's gonna clap back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You gag the next show that she do. She dressed up like Bobby Light.
Absolutely. They said Bobby Light's net worth is $1 million as of October 22nd, 2021, according to Hollywood Worth website. Oh, okay.
Is that a reliable source?
I don't know if that's a reliable source. That's not the Forbes. Okay. I know his card, and it's not me trying to drag him, but this was public. I know his card got declined when he was at the club. Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that. And he had bought some bottles.
Yeah, I remember.
And his card got declined. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I believe, in my honest opinion, if you're a millionaire, you have to have a black card.
Yes.
And those cards don't get declined because they're unlimited.
Yeah, but he ain't got it like that. He got that card. They were so mad they wanted their money for them bottles that he got, and that was embarrassing because I saw that on Twitter. I was like, what? Unbelievable. Well, we thank you so very much, Icon, for calling in.
No worries.
Thank you. Oh man, thank y'all so very much for calling in. The show is lit today. Thank y'all so very much. I know y'all gonna leave a comment. Shout out to the people that's gonna catch this in the replay. Make sure y'all leave us a comment. Let me check the poll that we put out there. Let me check the poll. Tomorrow I will be covering Alex Baldwin interview that he's gonna do tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be tomorrow. I think he's gonna get interviewed on ABC. So I'm going to cover that for you tomorrow. All right, 9867. You live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hi, Wiley and chat. How you doing? This
Oh.
is Lytes in New York. I was on the phone with my sister because she told me that you were live. And I was like, oh, snap. And she had to give me a rundown of the discussion so I could call in. And I also had to do my own research before I called in. But, Wiley, I don't agree with what TashaK said with the dirty blood about Bobby Lytes. I know it's like a negative stereotype with people who are homosexuals and tainted blood. And I think in some instances, some places they can't even donate blood, right? Like, I forgot what the clause is, but I know there are certain places where they try to donate blood, they discriminate against them. And if she's saying that, I do feel like, I mean, the numbers, I don't know if the numbers have changed, but Black women have the most when it comes to HIV, right? It's because of their partners who are not being honest and things of that nature. So that's not really a read. That's kind of like how you get canceled. I will say this. You see the things that we used to say back in the days, you can't say nowadays, okay? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of movies I'm watching now, like Rush Hour. They had to put a disclaimer because we're in a certain generation where you have to be very politically correct.
What on Rush Hour? Okay, because of what he was saying. Okay.
Yeah, in Rush Hour, they put like a little disclaimer, like this was made years ago, because Generation Z is a very sensitive group, right? And you can't vocalize how you truly feel about anything, or you get canceled, you get your job lost, or whatever. Comedians have to change. It's like the world became more sensitive, and it's so annoying. So even if you're trying to make that as a read, because of the sector that she's in, which is in media, a lot of, gay people run media, right? Just like in the fashion world. There's something you just can't say because you got to block your opportunities because you don't know where people alliance or allegiance are, right? So you have to be very cautious. Because once it goes out in the atmosphere, that's it. You can't retrace it. And people, especially Black Twitter, love pulling receipts. I'm talking about they will pull receipts for 20 years ago, even when we didn't have, when we had Windows and Carter, right? Windows 95, or Windows 3.1. They will go all the way back then from the FrostWire and LimeWire to dig up receipts that to show how you were in the past. With that said, what Bobby Lytes did say, like some people have to be able to dish it in order to take it. And while you mentioned something about how Black women are jealous of gay Black men or some garbage like that. Why y'all always say that?
I said some could be a little intimidated by that. You don't believe that?
I don't get, why would I, as a cis heterosexual woman, be jealous of a big doofy dude? I don't get it. Why do you think? How y'all got to the audacity? And this is the issue between Black gays and men when it comes versus Black women. I don't see white gay men doing this to their white women. It's strange. It is such a strange behavior. I don't see them trying to compete. I don't see them trying to replace. It's kind of why, and this is the problem with patriarchy, right? Like because you're a man, you're not trying to bamboozle, bulldoze us at the same time. And it's kind of like, what are y'all doing? Y'all don't have the same energy when it comes to Black men, heterosexual men, because you get your tail beat. So then you try to punk us. It's weird. Don't you think that's an issue? Competing with women? What are y'all doing? It shows that they have low self-esteem and not confident. And insecure. That you have to compete with me, and I'm just here minding my business. I promise I'm not checking for y'all. I promise. I just want y'all to flourish and be great in what y'all do. But you don't have to slander a whole other group in order for you to become that. Don't you find that weird, Wiley? I don't see the white people doing that to each other or the Asians, so why you gotta do it to us?
Well, I was just giving an observation. In my humble opinion, you don't believe that, and that's fine. I think we have to disagree on that matter.
Oh, so you think that's what we be doing? You think?
I think some are intimidated by some gay Black men because of the men that they pull, the power that they got in this country. They're a little intimidated by some, not all.
What power do y'all have? What power do y'all have? Let's talk. What power do you have? Power to whom? Because you don't have that energy against white men. You know why? This is why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why y'all feel this way. You know why? This is how when people who have no power have to force their power on others. You know why? Because in the LGBTQA community, you're nothing compared to white gay males. So, and white transgender women. So now you have to feel some type of way because you're going to be disciplined by them. You can't come with that same energy towards them. That you have to, be on the fence against little old women like myself and women in general to feel empowered. That's weird. Have that same energy towards the men you could actually compete with just other gay men. You know why? Because their white gay men are more desirable. We know that, right? Like, I mean, even in the community, there's bias in the community, and black men are not it in the community, right? And if so, there's gonna be other colorists. There's some men who want who have colorists dealing with the black gays. There's a lot of issues in that community. So now you want to pretend like, oh, you feel, we check this for y'all because we can bag more. Listen, I love gay men and I love what they do and how they contribute to society, their fashion, their style, in case may be. We all take from each other and I feel like we're all the movement. But and I think we all move this culture forward, right? And y'all need to go towards the white gay males who's taking y'all swag, who's replacing y'all, who don't give y'all a voice. And y'all out there kissing up to their tails. Like, come on. Like, it's
all right.
Stand 10 toes down, Wiley. Stand 10 toes down. Oh, sorry. And one more thing, because I know you got to end the show. This Trey Songz thing, I think you mentioned because he's good looking or whatever case may be, it's hard to say that people were SA or whatever. And I feel like, were you there? Like when people make these comments, it's like, were you there?
No, I was not. I was.
Were you the condom that was there? Like if you were to fly on the wall or whatever, you didn't release the tape if you were there, right? But I feel like we have to listen to both sides. We have to see the case to both sides, right? And then I need to make sure, because I think it can happen two ways, okay? And this is the issue, and this is why I don't like talking about essay stuff. Because it depends on some women, not all, will lie. Then some men will say, oh, no, I didn't do it, but don't know social cues, right? So this is why I need to hear the full, complete story, because as a woman, yes, men are aggressive, and I feel like because he's rich, he feels like he can get away with it. At the same time, there are some women who try to get the bag and try to defame people's character, right? So it's kind of like, I don't know what people are capable of, right? You could be sleeping next to somebody, and they can murder you in your sleep, and this person go to church, the pastor or whatever, and next thing you know, kill their whole family. People are weird like that. So I think we just need to have an open mind, listen to both sides, and be more kind-hearted towards the victim, because this is a serious thing if the victim went through SA, right? And I feel like we need to stop pandering to celebrities and think they can't do it. Why can't he do it, Wally? Why?
I didn't
you
say
know Trey Songz?
No.
Did you manage Trey Songz?
No, I've never managed Trey Songz, but I was just saying, I just stood by my opinion that he's too attractive to be trying to take it. And if he is doing these things, he needs to be brought down.
That doesn't even make sense. Like, what does attractiveness got to do?
I just gave my opinion.
I don't get it. Like, I think because he's attractive, he wanted even more, because, like, how dare you deny me? Don't you know who I am? Like, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes when y'all make these type of assessments or sentiments, it really doesn't make sense, because any men can do SA, from those who are not attractive to those who are attractive. I mean, we can just look at serial killers like Ted Bundy. Wasn't he like a good-looking dude? And he used that to his advantage to murder women? Like, come on, let's not act like, I feel like being good-looking is advantageous to do criminal activities. Because it's kind of like, why would you? You're so good-looking. You're so this. You're so suave. It's called charisma.
I heard that. All right. Well, thank you so very much.
I'm sorry, Wally, because you know I chat a lot. I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
thank you.
All right,
thank
Wally,
you so much for calling in. All right.
You're welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Well, this is the Queen Tulsa Show. I want to say hello, Wiley and producers. A simple reminder: potty words are bad. If you do so, cash out the Wiley. That hashtag is right there in the sidebar. I would like to say, anybody can be aggressive, just like the last caller. She's very aggressive. And I really feel like the last caller has an issue with a particular gay guy. Prayers, sis. All right, moving on to Tasha K. Tasha K, that was very inappropriate and uncalled for. I kind of feel like your plate is full at this moment. However, I do understand you got to spend money to make money, and only some of us will understand that. Don't count Wendy out. Do not count Wendy Williams out, despite any rumors that you've heard. Honey is pushing through, and I feel like Wendy went for a procedure, and she just threw us all for a loop. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She went for a procedure allegedly, and yeah. So we know it's not her bottom because she still seems like she's small at the bottom, but her feet. Her walking out without shoes on, that was a sign of I'm grounded. If anybody knows anything about grounded, you walk barefoot. It's a thing. But that's all I have tonight. I want to
All
thank
right.
you and the producers for
Thank you.
letting me through the line.
Thank you so very much for calling
All
in,
right.
Queen Toaster. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even get into the whole barefoot thing. All right. It's 1753 calling on air.
Hello, good night, Wiley. How you doing?
All right.
Good. So I'm not even gonna take too long because my sister already called in. But to the caller before me, I don't understand how she came up with the assumption that the Voice have a problem with a particular gay man. You feel? I know it's not the topic tonight, but every time, this is what I'm talking about. Every time we have opinion about the gay community, we always have an issue, right? Which brings me to the point of what you stated before, with the whole like Tasha K and Bobby Lytes and how, women are like jealous of gay men or whatever. Like, can we just focus on the situation that's at hand? Okay, Tasha said something that was very offensive, and that was just like very like could be detrimental to somebody who's already suffering from it. All right, let's not stray away and get into the whole politics of why black women don't have this or don't say that. The point about it is you always saying how black women don't call out other black women. What are you talking about? We tarnish each other's names all over social media. People call out Tasha K as we speak. Okay, they just didn't call out Tasha K for Bobby Lytes because nobody likes Bobby Lytes. Bobby Lytes is always trying to be extra, and nobody cares about him. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I feel like he tries to stay relevant, and he could have just kept his mouth quiet. Okay, he came on, the conversation, and he got red for filth, and couldn't even stand up to somebody like Roland Ray, and now he's talking on Tasha K. I don't understand. Like, that's weird. And another thing, the whole Trey Songz, I kind of feel like you give Trey Songz pretty privilege because he's good looking. You feel like all these girls just want to like take him down or tarnish his name. That's not it. There was a video that resurfaced from Biba Rexa. She's like some really popular white pop artist, and even she had a run-in with Trey Songz before Keke Palmer. Okay, so Trey Songz has a long track record about being aggressive and trying to take things that's not his, which I don't understand because you're a celebrity. So why are you trying to take something that's not yours? You could pay for that. That's why you don't have to pay, but you could pay for that if you really wanted it. So I just want to call in and give my opinion. We'll see how this thing with Tasha K, turns out. I just don't understand why she feels the need to always like out somebody's sexual history or sexual status. I kind of just feel like it's a little weird, but I'm gonna sit back and watch and see what happens.
I heard that, but we thank you so very much for calling in.
Have a good night, Wiley.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Okay, hold on. I think you calling back in?
Yeah, Wally, that was my sister that just called in just now. But the lady before my sister, the one that came after me, she said I sound aggressive. How I sound aggressive? This is what I'm talking about. What did I do that sound aggressive? Well, first of all, I mean, she sounded like she takes Benadryl at night, but and say I have an issue with certain particular gay men. Where did that come from? Like Miss Mamas, that doesn't even make sense. I made an opinion based on what Wally said, and that's how I'm gonna stand 10 toes down in my opinion. I haven't said anything else derogatory or anything else offensive. I just had that, like, why I like to say, in my humble opinion. And we need to start using aggressive when people from New York have a certain way of talking or they're just very passionate. This is what I'm saying. I know everyone wish they were from New York and have our swag and have our enunciation and our accent. And I'm not even going to touch upon being Jamaican on top of that. But I feel like, have they not heard New Yorkers talk? Like, this is just average talking. I'm not yelling at Wiley or anything. I'm just having a good conversation. Why, Marquise? We just having a good conversation.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm talking to my phone. That's all. That's all I had to come call in.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. But yeah,
thank you so much.
Have a great night.
All right, you too. Bye bye. Okay. 99944. All right. Anonymous.
I feel like you obsessed with.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much for calling in, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for calling in. All right. Man, I didn't think the show was going to be like this. Oh, man.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Okay, we had to make sure because the trolls are trying to call in. That was a troll. You're not coming in trolling on tonight, okay? You ain't gonna be calling in trolling in tonight. All right, thank y'all so very much. This show was lit. I'm gonna go see what we have for this poll real quick. Let me see what we got in the poll. We are 76% said yes. I put a poll out. Do you believe the rumors about Trey Songz? Out of 49 voters, 70% says yes. 20 they said 24% said no. Oh man. Another troll. I'm not telling you, these trolls are something else. Okay. I will see y'all. Why y'all still trying to call in and troll me? No, not gonna work. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Wiley Show. Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all. Like the button. When you come on in the room, like the button. Like. Thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. We'll be going live tomorrow. And members, we will have to do a watch party tomorrow too, because we off for the next 2 days. So I will definitely see y'all there. All right. Thank you. Okay. And for y'all support. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for everything that y'all have been doing for our show. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.